Alright guys, what is going on? This is a crazy video today, and I want to give you a little bit of a backstory. This is one of those things I've always wanted to do it, and we got it from a vendor who was rated perfect, 5-star vendor, and we were super stoked when we placed this order. And then as time has gone by, it took us about a month to receive. All of a sudden, this vendor has gone from a perfect 5.0 down to like a 3 point something, and they went from having all perfect reviews now having tons of terrible reviews, and it's questionable as to what we're going to get in here. Now what we've got in here, as we get in, you're going to see we have got a box, a nice white box. You might be able to guess what this is by the size and the shape. And inside the box here we have got, ooh guys, we have got, see it right there, an iPad. Now this is an iPad 11-inch, and these retail, if you get them from Apple, for anywhere between $370, $360 to $650. So we'll say anywhere from $400 to $650 is a good range for these things. Now we didn't pay anywhere close to that. We paid just $93 for this thing, and that's including tax, shipping, everything. So we're gonna take it over to the workshop. We're gonna power it up. We're gonna see if it powers up. We're gonna see what it runs on. I believe they claim this runs on an Apple operating system, so we're gonna see what this $93 iPad gets us. I'm not sure if you can see that sticker there, but let's get it over to the workshop and let's get it open. Alright guys, so this thing came, and it's not in the best condition at all. You can see some light scratches here. This thing doesn't feel great. And then the first thing I noticed is that this is supposed to be a newer style iPad, and then the newer style plug doesn't fit. And then on top of that, the older style plug, it kind of fits, but it doesn't really fit flush. It seems like it's kind of in there, but even with this thing plugged in, we have found that this is just going to be an industrial brick. Now we've had it plugged in for a while, so don't be confused that I just plugged it in or there's no power out of the box. We thought we'd have some power out of the box like we do on most of these things, but we didn't. And we plugged it in and we left it plugged in and we got nothing. So this is just a piece of shit, piece of industrial, let's see if this thing fell out, a piece of industrial waste. We'll get a refund. I'm not big on the refunds. I'd rather get the product and have the product be what I want it to be. In this case, there was a lot of promises made, and then obviously those promises were not delivered. So this is unfortunately a bust. If you're watching our channel for a long time, you know this barely ever happens. Every once in a while, somebody will promise the world and they won't deliver. We've got great suppliers. This was a new supplier, so we went with their word that they were going to deliver the goods. So as you can see, sometimes all that glitters is not gold. This inexpensive iPad turns out to be a non-working piece of crap. We hope you like this video. Please do like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you more incredible content just like this. See ya!